to live back in a bit, meditate, I think I should. No, we ain't friends, got me on
What's going on, guys? This is Bryce from Fitz Records, and we're back with another video. In today's video, we got some new snippets, new songs that Logic has been working on that I gotta cover here because man is on tour. He's on the Vinylverse tour with Wiz Khalifa, and he does not stop working. As you know, he just does not stop working, so we have some new songs to go over, new things he's been previewing. Now, these first snippets I'm gonna show you come from a conversation between Logic and DJ Drama. It's about a 10-minute conversation that was recorded. I'm gonna leave the link to that in the description below if you wanna check that out, but at the end, he did preview some snippets, so I'm gonna play each of those individually and talk about them. So without further ado, here's the first one.
I did some of these joints in a Tesla while I was moving.
I want the world, I want the money, I want the respect. Come on down. I want the gold, I want the change, I want the come on.
I'm calling that I Want the World, which sounds pretty fire. I mean, very upbeat, theatrical, you know what I'm saying? Sounds more of an artistic track, if you will, rather than him just like kind of rapping to a boom bap beat that he was doing on Vinyl Days, even though Vinyl Days is an incredible album, but still, you get what I'm saying. This is more of like a different side of Logic that we're kind of more used to on some of his other projects. But regardless, that sounds fire to me. Now, this next snippet is actually a song featuring YG. Now, I'm gonna play the snippet, and I'm also gonna play a clip of Logic talking about the snippet itself on the Logan Paul podcast. And this snippet's actually about like money and investing, and I'll let you just hear it for yourself.
Every year it gets harder to gain.
Well, it's also the street you know this. The street mentality is not one of handouts. It's not one of like putting people on, like random people on. It's very much like who's in your household, who's in your squad, and the opposite. It's making sure that the ops and the other people that you don't fuck with don't make it.
I have a song with YG about just that. And
really?
But it's mainly about financial security and how essentially like the older heads, because I talk about how now I'm an older head, like I'm 32.
Crazy,
like
right?
that's weird. Like I'm so young, like in the world, like I'm so young. Like I'm a young millionaire. Like I'm a young guy. But in rap, I'm old as fuck. And so I kind of talk about how as I came up, so many of the elite rappers didn't educate me and my generation on saving your money, investing your money, doing all this. They just put it all on their necks and, you know, on their wrists and all this other shit. And because of it, a lot of people aren't here anymore. And so me and YG are kind of discussing that. And it's pretty gangster to hear YG talk about like, yeah, be on your financial game. I'm like, damn, it's gangster.
Well,
So that's pretty dope. I mean, this track obviously has some substance to it, and it sounds like both of them are talking about this substance, and this is something that Logic and YG can relate on, but almost from different perspectives as far as like saving money. But Logic, on one hand, you know, he's not really making that street rap. He came up, you know, underground hip hop, went pop, made a bunch of pop music, made all his money, and now he's going back into that kind of hip hop underground shell. And YG is one of the biggest artists out, and he did kind of come from that underground hip hop, but that was more so from the West Coast. I mean, it's not really underground over there anymore. I'm extremely happy to see how these two work off each other. Definitely ready for that. And the next snippet, I'm not sure if this is actually the song YG or not. The instrumental kind of sounds similar, but also doesn't. I can't tell. I really can't tell, but I'm gonna play that as well.
The rest is basic. Hey yo, I want you to play this and vibe in the ride. I'm finally happy with the man on the inside.
Now that's kind of dope, just kind of reflecting on himself and the person he is today, and happy with himself and not trying to prove anything to anyone but himself. I enjoy that, and out of these three snippets that he has previewed with DJ Drama, definitely want to hear that YG song the most. That shit is fire. And also in this clip, Logic actually talks about working with DJ Drama and Jack Harlow, so I'm gonna play that now.
And I'm down to do whatever, bro.
I'm with it.
So we can do some dope shit.
Yeah.
You know, you're really great, though. And Jack.
I'm on it. I'm on it for you.
So there we go. I mean, DJ Drama, I mean, they're on tour together, them and Logic. I would not be surprised if something came out of that at all. I could definitely see that happening. And of course, DJ Drama is one of the owners of Generation Now, the label that Jack Harlow is on. And we know Jack Harlow and Logic have been friends for a few years now. So I think that collaboration is inevitable. We will get that soon enough, and extremely excited for that. Now, this last snippet I've been talking about is called 5 a.m. on 95 North, which is definitely more trap inspired. Logic actually made a TikTok of him recording part of it. So I'm gonna play that right now because this shit is fire. I mean, for real.
Yeah, hey, day one, day one. This for my day ones. Fuck about a fake one. Smoking that Wonder One till it's all done and post. Give me that good shit. In Atlanta, wish a motherfucker would shit. Hotter than Teflon. Sipping liquor with Efron. Sipping liquor with Zach in the back of the green room. Yeah, that's me on my team room. Ayy, me and Khalifa, they hit like a million cities. Got a million biddies. Wishing they could get in, but they can't. Soon as they see me, they faint. Feel like Mick Jagger in 76. Got them all on my dick. Bobby Boy bringing that kick like Kung Fu Kenny. Not many can fuck with me. A lot of you fuck with me, and I'm grateful they one to the one. Come get it done. No one ever run. Motherfucker finna run and get the gun.
We on tour, bitch. Do you want more, bitch? I think so.
No, I can't fuck with injection.
Alright, I'm out.
Yeah, that's just me and my section. Feel like someone that gave me an injection. 44, 44, 44, 4. I'm coming to kill us. I'm bringing it in.
Can't wait for that. I mean, what I think is interesting is about all these snippets that played. I don't know if any of these are College Park, which we know is the next album, the album about him and the OG Rat Pack driving across the country to go to their first show in Chicago in 2011, I believe. Double-sided album, half rapping, half singing, and I'm not sure if any of these snippets exactly fit in that, but as we know, Logic is 7 projects ahead always. We'll just have to see if these songs even come out, where they end up, stuff like that. Super excited for that. My favorite snippet out of these that he's previewed is that song YG. Cannot wait for that. But regardless, that's all I really got for you guys today. I just wanted to keep you guys updated on some music Logic's been previewing, because since Vinyl Days, there really hasn't been a lot of teasing. I mean, he's on tour, you know, he's promoting the album, stuff like that. So this isn't exactly a time for him to be teasing new music, but he's doing it anyways. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss out on any updates, any videos like that. Go down in the description, follow my TikTok, my Spotify, and my Twitter down there too. And yeah, it's been Bryce. Peace.
Can't I picture little Bobby, just a young'un run around with his bands, hammer in his hand, feeling like a man. The illest to ever do it, run for the pole.